Alright, everyone. Guilty Gear Isuka. If you've been following my runs in Japan at the game center and around that, I've been running all of the Guilty Gear series. And I wanted to run Isuka for Halloween. I thought, why not? This one has the most disgusting, grotesque boss. It has a lot of the characters and none of the instant kills, which a lot of people complain about. So we're going to go through heaven or hell and rock and get started with the run. I'm going to show the settings off real quick. I'm running on the PS2 with an arcade stick. Now, I'm going to do easy today. There's no easy submission up there. We did normal last night, but it gets... You'll see why. I don't really want to do normal right now. Everything else is default. Beginner, I felt was like a little too easy. I think right about here. Now, there's no incentives, but I was going to let people kind of choose the character. I'm just going to go ahead and pick a new character today for this run. If you're excited. And you know about Isuka. Isuka is a kind of slept on game. I actually like this game. The controls take a while to get used to because it is the Guilty Gear game in a beat 'em up shell, and so it uses that system. You can have up to 4 players. It's really cool. It's a really cool game. It does get there's a little bit of jank in it, but that mainly has to do with just it's a 4-player Guilty Gear game. Like, it's going to have that. So anyway, let's go ahead and get started. It's Halloween, so I want to use my favorite vampire, if that's all right with you, some Slayer. I was thinking about, should I use Slayer or ABBA or Zappa would also be really cool. But yeah, I think Slayer is going to be fun here. Everyone really likes Slayer. When I was running on my channel, everyone was just like, just run Slayer. Slayer is more fun. So yeah, running Slayer. If you want more input next time, let me know and let's start the run. So this game works a little bit differently. It's the standard Guilty Gear thing. You have punch, kick, slash, and hard slash. But you also have dust and turn. So turn is now used in this game. To turn sides, because you will always face one side if you're not careful. And there we go, we turned the wrong way. That's the one annoying part of this game, is that sometimes you will just turn the wrong way. But we're trying to get levels. We're not always trying to kill quickly. We have to get to level 99 to get to the final boss. And so about every 20 and then later on every 10 levels we'll get a challenger. And the game's going to get harder and harder and harder. This game is really hard. I really think this is one of the harder Guilty Gear games to play, especially when the enemies start increasing. Could have done some interesting stuff there. You are going to see me use some Roman cancels, unless I just go through the enemy. There we go. Yeah, Slayer has a really good anti-air kick. It can lead into combos. Ooh, everyone like it. Bridget? No, I didn't know Bridget was a big one. Again, follow my channel. Come to my channel. Talk with me. Have more input. That's pretty much how I decide on what's going to be run. This is the practice beforehand. Oh, that did not work. try and get the... Slayer's pretty cool because he can land this move and then cancel right away. And that strategy works in just like normal Guilty Gear in general. Let's see if I can get one more level and then we'll get the challenge. Hey, thanks for the shout out. I appreciate that. There we go. There's the Daredevil. This means a challenge mission. So this is where we're going to see 2 versus 1. It gets a little silly here. We're going to do our best to try and not get sandwiched in the middle here and destroyed. Ooh, that's nice. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I have some pretty interesting tech that I can do in this game. We want to get Faust out of here, though, because Faust is a random character that can throw out bombs, meteors, healing items, all sorts of nasty things that we just don't want to have to contend with. This game plays more like the original Guilty Gear, but it has a less... They purposely nerf some of the combos that you can do. That's really good. We're at level 29 already. Yeah, absolutely. I really had a lot of fun at GDQ and other events. I'm kind of at events though. I'm very focused, so I actually like, you know, big shout outs to the arcade there. They set up some special things for me because I didn't have access to some of the arcade units, so they let me like do some very special things there. And I'm kind of one of those people that's just like very focused on like do runs. So if you want to, a lot of people were like, yo, come eat, come do this, but I'm always just I like to kind of progress. Okay, I have a chance to speedrun this. I have a chance to do this co-op run. I hope people are cool with that. Yeah, I got to meet a lot of people that I wanted to meet, and I'm hoping to go again at some point. We do have I will shout out RTA in Japan, and we just had Fukuoka RTA, which is a great event. If you want to come to Japan and participate in an event, definitely contact me, and I can help you make that become a reality. Yeah, no, I just have fun like doing runs with people, and it's like, for me it's a huge opportunity because I love co-op runs. This is a game I'd love to do in co-op mode. I'd love to do this game with another person. I think that you know, this is one that I'm on my list that I'm so sad I can't do. I mean, there's always boat. That'd be a long boat ride though. Throw out the lights there for a second, just because Dizzy has some very fast. So Dizzy plays exactly like she does in Guilty Gear X2, where they'll do like that 1-2 like slash, heavy slash into dust, and then do special. There's nothing different about this character except that much smaller of a arena here, and because of the speed, is able to just close the distance. So you'll see under my life, I actually have a little red dot. That is my second soul. So when that disappears, I'll go into my second life, essentially. There. Oh, nice. Can I get it? Oh my, oh, almost clip worthy there. That would have been, actually that's still clip worthy. That's still very clip worthy. That was kind of a lit combo. AI usually doesn't let you do, they'll air recover if it's not fair. I'm probably gonna clip that later. That was really good. That was actually, the only thing I didn't do is the special ender, but I could have done a reset or something after. Johnny's pretty cheap. I guess I should explain some of the characters in this game. So Johnny can throw coins to power up his attacks. Those coins. Ooh, wow. Okay, Johnny. That was a Roman cancel, but yeah, he's gonna throw coins and then he gets a level 1, 2, 3 on his attacks. We don't want that to happen. Johnny has really good air moves, great reach. He doesn't handle pressure that well, except he does have a super that comes out pretty much instantly that can catch, but that's in every game. Trying to catch them. Usually, yeah, Slayer can do like standing kicks pretty good into Mach Punch, but Mach Punch doesn't do enough damage in this game, and it doesn't do enough level points. Some characters like Jam in this game are really good for gaining levels. There we go, got you. Johnny always likes to jump. Again, they want to be in the air all the time. Level 53, we're doing pretty good. One-on-one versus Bridget. Everyone wanted to see a Bridget match. Bridget is a yo-yo character. They can turn their yo-yo into a bear that will come out and do mix-ups and a lot of damage in certain situations. As well as being a pretty fast character, being able to zoom quickly. This character is primarily long-range fighter. Oops. Change. Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, forward's heavy slash is really good for closing distance, and it stuns and allows me to get into my combos. Everything's doing pretty good right now. We're at the midway mark, so this is kind of where this sweatiness kind of tends to come in. We really want to keep our health up. You're gonna see this game's gonna pick up in difficulty and cheapness very soon. I don't like fighting Ino, but Mei is far more worse. She can call out whales and just all sorts of mean dolphins. That move's also not great. I don't like that. Yeah, we didn't land on. I want to get rid of Mei. Mei is really a problem. Unfortunately, I'm fighting with Ino a little bit too much. Ino, whichever one you want to say is fine. By the way, however you want to say my name is fine too. There's some people talking about that and all sorts of stuff. You just DBcade. Dave is fine. Oh no. Heavenly Potemkin Buster, but guess what? One of the reasons I don't use Potemkin this time, as in for the other games that I've done at other events, is that Potemkin's damage is actually heavily reduced in this game. And because sometimes you can't hit the player behind you, Potemkin actually tends to be a rather lousy option in this game. I know, sad, right? We're gonna get rid of Potemkin, hopefully, in a second here. We just don't want to get thrown, obviously. There we go. Now we can 1v1. Gotta watch out for this spinner here. Nope. I was doing a move. Roman canceling that is smart, by the way. If I Roman cancel that, I can go right into another one. Slayer's just a big damage. Like, without instant kills, he's probably one of the fastest characters in the other Guilty Gear series. Wants to fight at mid to close range. Some great combos when he hits you up in the air. Venom, so I would normally play Venom for the speedrun, or Soul, but the issue that I found with Venom is that while they have that really ridiculous like eyeball super that comes out and does tons of damage, racks up things, I have a lot of trouble with the final boss in this game, and having the opportunity to use projectiles and do that explosive damage is few and far in between in a lot of situations. Okay, just keep doing Shoryu then. Sure, Soul. Let's get rid of Soul. This is getting ridiculous. I don't know why super didn't come out there, but let's make sure it does here. Soul guards it. Gun Flame can be a little bit annoying because, again, Guilty Gear combos. You cannot do dust loops in this game. So dust loops where you would basically think of it as like a really good corner combo, basically, where you could loop into yourself like 2, 3, 4 times. Those are not in this game. It is thankfully not around. We want to fight Mei one-on-one. We don't want to fight her in this situation. Trying to super there, but Mei's kind of getting in my way. Switching my focus. Oh, don't do that. Let's go. That should be a hit. There we go. Now we can 1v1 and get our health back. You can't do the grab infinite either with Slayer in this one. You can kind of get away with it, but you see, there's not enough hits done on it anymore. So, dashing after. Guilty Gear used to have to think, oh my gosh, what are we doing here? If that doesn't scare you, if you're new to fighting games, basically what happened is they just gave Jam like a ton of invincibility on stuff. So we're just not hitting each other in that instance, but her attack box isn't that great, which is why I don't really like to use her. Like, a lot of times it just misses. This is ABBA, so I was thinking about using, and then I was like, I don't know. I don't know how much people would appreciate this character. Guilty Gear is pretty popular in Japan still, so it's one of those things where I don't know the reach it has in the States, but it's probably like the kind of the thing that I've been doing when I do runs, and you can look at the VODs, is there's instant kills. So I made like a fun meme when there's destroyed, and there's a lot of, it's been really fun for the community to kind of get into Guilty Gear and introduce it. And I've only got 2 more games left to run in the series in person. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I was actually in for when the You Know What happened, and EVO was only online. I actually did top 32 for that game with Foss of all characters, and then recently I've stopped playing Strive just because I don't like. I don't know. The balance is not. When your character doesn't get any better. Without in-flight peanuts, if those peanuts destroy you, then I don't know. So it's quite a comment. Peanuts are your if you think the in-flight peanuts are top tier, I worry. It's funny, they don't, that's kind of like not a thing anymore though on flights. They don't really serve peanuts anymore. It's like healthy soy crackers and all this other stuff now. Oh no. We have not hit Robokai, which is, Robokai can be a little bit annoying in this game because they don't build meter like everyone else. They actually put down their taunt move, and there'll be like a little red window, and that will... Oh no, this is a situation I didn't want. We got a lot of work to do now. Biken's out though, because Robokai just said, I just don't want to fight you today, which is fine, but not really. There, that move. We don't want them to build energy. We want them to overheat as well. Oh gosh, we made it through that. That could have been really bad. Only level 86 though. I'm going to be a little bit quiet coming up because when we get to level 90, I have to focus. And yeah, I'm always looking for commentary, by the way, on a lot of games I play. I've been playing a lot of very high executable stuff lately. And I don't have that many English commentators, so it's nice to have an extra person, especially when you're like, you know, trying to focus on doing like Roman cancel combos. You know, it's not that easy. You know, Potemkin here can... I'm in the Halloween mood, what can I say? Potemkin here can just pretty much Heavenly Potemkin Buster you. That still does a lot. That does like half-life. That's one of the reasons I don't really jump against Potemkin in this game. Is like, just, I don't want to have a bad time. That should cross up, yeah. We need to get rid of Potemkin and fast. Look at that. Me trying to combo with May just isn't working. Do some of our air combos. Air kick is really good too. Daredevil, nice, coming up. Oh, I mean, I'm good for myself on my own. I played Isuka a bit, but yeah, it's very, very intense later on. From this point on, this game... One of the reasons I don't play this game, I just didn't want to do on normal days. When you hit here, so you start on normal difficulty. By the end, you're on like maniac level. So right now, the game difficulty is it's not even easy anymore. It's like hard difficulty. Characters are actually doing combos. You know, why did I keep doing that? We gotta get rid of Foss. Foss is always the problem. Because they'll just do the jump poopy flame bag all day. How's the Halloween going, by the way, dude? Do people still do the trick-or-treating where they put like poop in the flame bags and stuff like that, or is that's stuff in the past? Oh, there's a bomb on the field. We're gonna faultless defense. Faultless defensing in this game is holding back and two buttons at the same time. You spend a little bit of meter. You need that though in this game. That's the move. That's the move I would be normally using a lot with Venom. I'd be spamming that move. Oh, nice. Good, good, good. I'm glad to see that tradition is going strong. We're coming up at the end, by the way, here. This is this could be record, level 95. We're doing a 1v1. It's really good news. Again, I have a little bit of time to kind of edge out these extra levels here. What's probably going to happen is, because we're using Slayer, is we'll get to 98 and then we'll go into the next battle. And then we'll get 99, is my guess. From experience, that's probably what I would say is going to happen. Again, God blocking, of course. Oh, crossed up. 97. Not 98 yet. Probably like 2 more hits to level 98. Which means we're going to fight probably a 1v2 right now. Oh, there we go. Level 98. Yeah. Free for all. There are team ones too. On the hard mode, by the way, you have to fight the final boss with two other characters. It is not a fun experience. I've done it one time on the hardest mode. Don't want to do it ever again. Wasn't a speed run. It was just let's survive this kind of mentality. We might actually 1cc this. I'm pretty happy if we can. If we 1c this, I am gonna pop off. That would be really cool. But oh my god! Please, 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 please. All right, here it is. Leopoldin, the disgusting dog in a polar bear monster Halloween, just fever dream of a boss. Super cheap, super gross. Don't like this character. Don't like anything about it. Does way too much damage. I have nothing nice to say. No, you're not supposed to say anything at all in that situation, but I really, really don't like this character, and they're not playing nice right now. They're doing their up tilt, which is completely invincible, and might cause us to have some problems in a second here. Now, if we can get... Oh, we need a little bit more meter. Here it is. So that right there is why I don't like this boss. This boss just gets free supers that chip you, and you can, on wake up, by the way, on wake up, you can get chipped out. You can get dizzied on wake up. Reach on that. Ah, this character. We can still get... No. No, you gotta let me give me a chance here. Come on. Okay, we got a little bit of meter. It's not gonna help us if we get juggled though. Why am I getting slapped? That might hit. We gotta watch out though. We're not in... that missed. That was bad. No, no, no! Almost 1cc. I hate this boss. I really hate this boss. I'm not cussing right now. I'm not gonna drop F-bombs, but... One of the most annoying creatures. Annoying bosses. This is just a taste of how annoying this boss. Imagine 2 other people on the same team trying to hit you. You have to do the most despicable strats to win this fight. Yeah, can we not do that? We just look at this. What am I supposed to do about this? And you can't faultless. You're like, oh, it's faultless. I am faultless defensing. I literally use all my energy. If the AI wants, they can just do that into itself. Unbelievable. Yeah, see? Panic. You can't, like, wait for things, by the way. You're like, well, just wait and counter. It's like, no, no, you don't understand. This is the boss version of this. That all comboed. Like, what? Why did we not super? Please super. I had to faultless defense or I'd be pushed all the way back. Oh, awesome. Do I seem angry? It's because this boss always makes me angry. It is one of the reasons I want to play. It is a nightmare in form and in design. Just the cheapest Guilty Gear boss. I don't care what you say. It is the cheapest Guilty Gear boss. 100%. People who have not played this game in the hardest mode don't know what they're talking about. It is unbelievably unfair. Somehow that missed. We gotta be careful. One more hit. Not good. Not good. Come here. Oh my god. Into Dizzy? I'm just trying to get close, buddy. GG. 27 minutes and 29. One, they're both F for respect and an F bomb. 27 minutes for this game is great. This is a perfectly decent time. No 1cc. Again, I kind of had... It's funny because we actually walked into that fight with 2 souls, which is really good. Very rare to do that. Coming into that was probably the best that I've come into that fight. We just got really bad RNG where Leopoldin just said, you know what? No. Just orbs in your face. Oh, you have no meter? I don't care. I'm going to do it again. We didn't get dizzied while we were recovering our life, which happened in practice one time. I got Touch of Death dizzied combo as I was losing my first life, which explain that one. So Guilty Gear Isuka really could. No destroyed, but I was so happy to run this here at Halloween Horror 2025. This will be in the Guilty Gear playlist. If you like what you saw today, you want even more intense Guilty Gear action, want to know what the top cheapest strats are from a pro Guilty Gear player, from a speedrunner, you know where to go. Or you can just look it up and you can... it's funny too because there's instant kill and there's no instant kill categories for this game, but the instant kill categories are way more popular than online. People are like, oh, it's cheap because you use instant kill. You didn't use combos. Where are the combos? Well, you got some combos today. You got some stuff today. There's some definitely clippable moments. That's it for me today at Halloween Horror 2025. But there's some really cool runs coming up. I want to say Earthbound is actually coming up in a little bit. And Halloween Forever has me super interested. I don't know if that was run yet. I hope I didn't miss that one. But yeah, shout outs to RGL TV for, you know, accepting this. Guilty Gear is something that I've been really pushing in the community. I think it's a good representation of what a good fighting game speedrun can be. And just there's so much other technical stuff. I'd like to have a group of people, like a whole couch or two of just people talking about this while I run. That's kind of the goal. It hasn't quite happened on the English speaking side, but in Japan it's popping off a little bit for the speedrun stuff. And yeah, just in general, I play a lot of dumb fighting games. I've played everything at this point. I can actually legitimately, except for the Steam stuff, it just keeps coming out. Beat 'em ups. There's the beat 'em up mode for this. What I'll be doing. Yeah, I got some unique stuff coming up tomorrow. I was gonna run Vicious Cycle today. I just want to apologize. That game is a prototype game. It's very hard to get running, and whatever setup I used X amount of years ago wasn't working. So hopefully we can get that running. If we can't, there's always next time. And let me put a RG Retro Game Live. And what's our score? 1 lose. It makes me so... It hurts. It hurts the soul. But we just got trolled. That's all it is. I'm not upset about losing to that boss. I mean, I'm upset about it, but we'll live through it. That'll be my nightmare tonight. Leopoldin. I hope I didn't give you all nightmares. Don't play this game if you don't like that. My favorite holiday too. Shout outs again. Thank you, everyone. See you. Slash. Cut on that. Or destroyed.